Hi, I'm Arnie Gunderson from Fairwinds, and March represents the 4th year since the beginning of the triple meltdowns at Fukushima Daiichi. These were disasters that were man-made. Tokyo Electric would have you believe that they're the victim of an unimaginable tsunami that rose up from the ocean and destroyed the plant. But in fact, they are the perpetrators of this disaster. They knew in 1965 that a tsunami this size or even bigger could rise up, and they chose to keep the tsunami walls short to save money. The same sense of skewed priorities occurred while the disaster was occurring. Tokyo Electric underestimated the releases, they underestimated the exposure to people, they underestimated the time to recover and the cost to recover. Does that mean that Tokyo Electric is incompetent? I don't think so. I've seen the same behavior occur at 3 Mile Island, at Chernobyl, and now at Fukushima. The response of a bureaucracy in a disaster like Fukushima is to save the bureaucracy and to save nuclear power. Nuclear power means a lot more to the bureaucrats than the health and safety of the people that they're supposed to be protecting. With us today is Chiho Kaneko. Chiho is a member of the board at Fairwinds and recently returned from Japan. Hi, Chiho.
Hi, Arnie.
I wanted you to share with us your impressions, having just come back 4 years after this disaster.
They're really worried about their towns and villages just disappearing completely, just going out, which is a palpable sort of a reality, And then people's also love of the place, which is different from their love of the town or village, but their love of the mountains and the rivers. That's a very strong desire.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the collection of all of this radioactive material all throughout the state of the Fukushima prefecture. Can you tell us what you saw?
You have this huge bales that contain, like plastic bales, I think, contain radioactive soil and maybe some grass piled up, in some cases alongside, public roadways. In other areas, maybe just in abandoned rice fields or something. It's almost like incredible. I mean, I couldn't believe my eyes. Sometimes the piles are like 5 or 6 bag high, So at first when I saw it, is that some kind of building construction or something? But no, they're just piling those bags on top of each other because there's really not enough place to put them.
And the bags are designed to last for 3 years, but the radioactivity inside them will last for 300 years. So as the bags break down, that radiation then gets into the groundwater and recontaminates the communities that are supposed to be now cleaned.
I spoke with a woman who owns a gas station with her son in the village of Kawaguchi. What's the most important thing? I think it's the family, she said. And she said unequivocally that fact the Japanese government is trying to restart nuclear power plants is completely outrageous. It's out of question. She doesn't want anybody else suffer like this anymore. No disaster like this should ever be allowed to happen. But as long as nuclear power plants operate, you cannot guarantee that disaster like this will never happen. You cannot guarantee. What I have witnessed in the past 4 years really reinforced the impression that once a nuclear disaster happens, nobody, not a government, not the nuclear industry, nobody can control the result. Its spread, its time span, its effect on communities, they cannot control.
The genie's out of the bottle. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.